So, to my traders out there, to you guys, traders, investors, and everyone, hope you guys are having a wonderful trading week. And to my subscribers and my family members, I just want to start off by asking for an apology for not showing up the previous week, as I had personal crisis that I had to deal with. But now that I'm back, I'm positive, I'm healthy, and I'm ready to just kick it and just be there for you guys and share this content that you've made for. All I'm just gonna do on this video is to just update you guys based on how the markets have been moving, even though I never shared to you guys in weekly trade and insight. But I'm just gonna break down to you guys how the markets have reacted from the beginning of the week and what we might look to experience moving forward within the week. But before we get ahead on the video, like on the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, click that link to sign up with the broker that I trade with on how to recommend. And for the most part of it, COT Academy 2026 mentorship courses have opened. So I have a link down below where you can just simply click that link and just purchase the course, so I can come to you for 2 days. For 3 days, I mean, to give you all the gems, all the knowledge, and to far most importantly, grow your trading and grow your trading portfolio. But without further ado, let me share to you guys what we might look to experience moving forward to this week and how the markets have reacted beginning of this week, right? And so, first page that we're going to be working on is NASDAQ. So I need you guys to understand that NASDAQ price has been having a range, right? If I have to zoom in the chart, right, price has been trading in a range of highs and lows, right? And to be quite frank with you guys, you can clearly tell that how price has been reacting and how price has been moving. So to be quite frank with you guys, how price has been moving this week, right? Like, okay, well, from the previous week, from ending Q1, how price has been moving, it's very simple to tell that price is bearish, right? But geopolitics are driving the bear structure on NASDAQ. But another thing, how price has been reacting technically, it's always been giving us signs that price is looking to move to the upside. Because understand, like when I say your fundamentals have been driving the bear markets, right? But the technicals have been giving us signs that price is bullish, right? Typical example, you can clearly tell that the simplest structure of trading support and resistance is simple. Every time price fails to break below your support, you simply look to be bullish. And every time price breaks below official support and breaks above, you need to wait for a retest above so price can give you a sign of moving bullish. That's your technicals, right? So not to waste time on this video, but I just want to share one thing to you guys that you need to understand and be positive with, right? Price gave us this break below, right, and giving us this 2025 low, this 2026 low, right? And from this low, price gave us an impulsive push breaking above and gave us a breakout again. And then what happened from there? Price gave us a break above. So from a break above, price has been trading above our support until price gave us what? Bullish momentum to move to the upside. You guys understand? So understand that your fundamentals have been driving the negative, have been driving the bear sentiment, but your technicals are giving us signs of being bullish all the time, right? But let's move on and focus on what we might look to do on NASDAQ moving forward to this week, right? So as prices gave us a push above with this bullish momentum that was driven again by your fundamental, was obviously Trump, like had his speech yesterday, right? So all we now need to focus on NASDAQ is very simple. Based on how price has been moving with your highs and your lows, your support and your resistance, there's always levels or traffic that price needs to overcome before we can get confirmation into what are we looking to do based on price. And as you can clearly see, NASDAQ has so much traffic that price needs to overcome. But not to just focus on the history, but also understand that history drives the market, right? What happened previously might also give us a drive into what might happen currently. Price has always had this lower highs, right? All these lower highs that price has been printing out until price gives us a bullish momentum or bullish sentiment above all those highs, and that's when we might look to continue bullish. But understand again, how we trade a range in COT Academy is very simple. If price gave you a reaction without you on your support, there's no chance that you need to trade in the middle of your zone. Again, if price gives you a fail to break of your resistance and you don't catch the trade right there, then there's no point of you having to trade price in the middle of your zone, right? So NASDAQ is very simple. Based on how we trade in the COT Academy, there's no trading setups for us, but at the same time, technically speaking, you can still tell that price needs to give us bullish sentiment only if we violate our lower highs. If not, then I guess price will do what it does and I won't put my money to work. But that's what I will do. Second pair, which is gold. And on gold, you can tell that ever since price gave us a reaction on our 4300 zone, you can tell that price has been giving us signs of being bullish. Typical example, price gave us this higher high and this higher low. I'm sorry about this. Price gave us this lowest point that gave us this high, right? Like if I have to technically share to you guys, price gave us this lower low, right, and then gave us a lower high. So from this lower high, price gave us a low, right? So this low, we technically believe that price was going to violate this lower low in order for us to create new lows. But what happened from there, price again gave us a low which is not lower than our lower low, and then price gave us a push to the upside, giving us this higher high. So this higher high gave us this higher low, and this higher low again pushed and gave us this higher high, and this higher high gave us this higher low, and this higher low is currently giving us this higher high. So based on where price is currently trading, you can tell that obviously price has violated our higher high, our previous higher high, and gave us a new higher high after a higher low. So our focus on gold will be very simple. If price stays above this previous higher high and this current higher high, then I guess there's still sentiment, there's still bullish sentiment that might still kick in the charts and look for those moves to the upside. But if price gives you a trade below this previous higher high and gives you bear momentum below this higher high, then I guess we're gonna do what price is currently showing us and just be bearish, and that's what we're gonna be focusing on gold. But again, I broke down to you guys what you need on gold. Price gave us a lower low and a lower high, and that low, from a lower high we anticipated a lower low, but that low wasn't strong enough to break above the previous lower low. And what happened from there, price gave us a push to the upside. With a push to the upside, price hold at a higher high. So from a higher high, price gave us a higher low. With a higher low, price again pushed and gave us a higher high. With a higher high, price gave us a higher low. With a higher low, price gave us a higher high. So our focus is very simple. If price breaks above and trades above our current price high, then I guess we're looking for those new highs. But again, if price trades below our previous higher high, then I guess we might wait for bear momentum, so we can wait for price to give us what we're looking for, and that's what we're going to be focusing on gold. But without further ado, last but not least, we're having USDCAD. And on USDCAD, you guys can clearly see that price gave us a clean double top, right? Price gave us a clean double top, right? So with a double top, you can tell that this higher high, higher low, higher high, right? So from a higher high, obviously we're looking forward for a break above that higher high to give us a new high. But that higher high wasn't strong enough to give us a higher high. And what happened from the price gave us bear momentum pushing to the downside. So this bear momentum pushing to the downside, if you guys remember, that price gave us a break off of our major zone, right? So from every breakout we need a retest, whether it's 2 years, 3 years, or 6 months, whatever the duration is. Price needs to come back and respect the zone before price continuing in the initial direction. So as you can clearly see, price gave us a break, and this is a possible retest. Are we going to look for those possible moves to the upside, or is price giving us a retest of our low, right? As you can clearly see, this was a high, and this was the low that price violated. So a simple way to trade a double top is very simple. Price gives you a high and a low in a high, and in order for you to get a clear tradable setup on a double top, you need to at least wait for price to do or to break below your low, right, and then give you a retest of that low and give you bear momentum to continue moving in that direction, which is what we're currently looking at. So if this push and retest is going to give us bear momentum, then I guess we might need to see what that bear momentum stepping in and giving us that break below that major zone, so we can look for those possible moves to the downside. But again, I repeat, we're just going to wait and see what is price going to do, because price broke above a major zone and price is currently on a retest. If we get bullish momentum above this zone, then I simply guess we're going to continue bullish. But if price is retesting a previous low based on a double top pattern, then I guess you might look to do what is price initially doing, and that's what we're going to be working on this pair and on this trade on USDCAD. So like I've said, I guess I've shared to you guys everything that you need, and I guess I've broken to you guys what you need to end this week in a great way. But before we end the video, like on the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, share the video to someone else so they can also learn like you've learned. And for the most part of it, COT Academy mentorship courses are open for increase. Hit that link, click that link below, and join the winning team. Without further ado, this is your boy Hello, and we're gonna catch you guys on the next educational video.